Today is day number 16 of our 30-day upgrade challenge. How are we doing? Today's challenge, we are dropping a major cheat code, and I'm going to tell you guys why I'm really excited about this challenge. Last year, I did this habit that we're going to drop today, and I saw my life 10x. I saw my life upgrade. I saw my skill set upgrade. I saw my money upgrade, all because of the habit that we are going to be sharing today. So come in, come in, come in. I'm so excited. How are you guys doing? How's the challenge going? We are almost done. We have 14 days left until the challenge is over. How are we feeling the upgrades? Are we feeling the shifts? Who did their morning routine this morning? Who woke up on time this morning? I'm not gonna lie, last night I was dog sitting and it was really hard for me to wake up this morning because the dogs were just sprawled out all over the bed, and I'm like, I was waking up like at least every hour, like checking on these dogs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. But I feel good. Okay, so I think today we're gonna start by reading the challenge, and I really hope that you guys can hear and see me okay, because I know last time we had some Wi-Fi stuff going on. So let me pull up the chat so I can keep up with you guys as well, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see. All right. I don't see me live yet. Oh, no, I see. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So, will it let me get into it? I don't know. Hopefully we're live. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read day number 16 to you guys. And hopefully you guys will be able to jump in and see me. Hopefully we are good to go. I know I've been having some Wi-Fi stuff. Let me see. Let's do that. And then let me do one more thing. Okay, I see some of you guys in the room. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I was like, are we having a Wi-Fi thing? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read the challenge for today. You guys let me know if you can hear me and see me. And also let me do one more thing. Let's just do that. And day. Let's go ahead and read day number 16. Challenge. Today, choose a book to read. A book that will either help you to grow, allow you to escape, or teach you something new. Reading feeds your mind and your soul. And today, you'll commit to reading a little bit every single day for the rest of the 30-day challenge. All right? So here's a tip. Select a book that resonates with where you are right now. So whether it's where you are on your journey, what you're trying to learn, something you're trying to create in your life, pick a book that is in alignment with that. You can even pick a book that's like fairy tale or like a novel if you want a book to escape. Okay, you're back. Cool. Okay, yeah, Chantal, I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. I think we're having some things, but if for whatever reason it doesn't work out, I'll re-upload like I did yesterday. But yeah, just let me know how the reception is and if you can hear me and see me okay, so I can get it together. All right, guys, so let me share with you guys some books that I have been reading, books that I read last year that I feel like really helped to 10x my life, and then also just to give you guys ideas on how this cheat code is really going to help you to jumpstart your life. Okay, so last year I have like a really giant stack of books, guys. I wanted to share all my books with you. So I want to talk to you guys about some books that I was reading and why I was reading it, and why reading is a super major key to creating your dream life. I'm still not able to get into the live stream, so hopefully you guys can see me okay. Okay, so yes, I keep saying yesterday, but I mean last year. Last year, I was reading a lot of personal development books. Last year, I was reading a lot of business books. Last year, I was really trying to grow my business and work on my mindset. So some of my favorite books that I read last year, this is definitely up there. It's called Rich as Firth by Amanda Frances. I loved this book so much because we talked about mindset shifts of highly successful people. She also talks about her journey of taking it till she made it, how she became a high-paid coach. And I just love her mentality about how she's able to making large sums of money no big deal. So this book really helped me to shift last year, and I think I might read it again this year. So books that helped me in business last year. So that was like a mindset book that helped me in business. And then these two were strategy books that helped me in business last year. Both by Alex Hormozy. I really love him. He's one of my favorite YouTubers and entrepreneurs in the space because he makes learning about making money online incredibly simple and running a business incredibly simple. Also, I just really am obsessed with he and his wife, Leila Hormozy. I don't know. One day I would love to be a power couple, so I really look up to them. So I read $100 Million Offers, which helps you to craft an irresistible offer, which is so important when you are in business or if you're trying to make money for yourself. You have to be able to know how to make juicy offers. So I loved this book. And then $100 Million Leads. Once you create your juicy offer, how do you get people to how do you find people to buy your offer? So these two books last year, really, I love them so much. I see Sierra is in the house. Hi, Fashion Goddess. Sierra, let me know if my Wi-Fi cuts in and out because I might have to re-upload this video. I'm really hoping that it's okay. But I see some of you guys in the chat, so I'm hoping that it's okay. Chantel says, can I just say I'm so proud of you. You've really been showing up despite the Wi-Fi issues and you've been so consistent, girl. Oh, Chantel, thank you. Honestly, I'm just grateful that you can see me and hear me and that you were able to post that comment because that means that it's working. We're here, okay? You see how the Wi-Fi tries, The Wi-Fi really be trying. Sierra said, hey, lovely, no problem. I want to raise my vibration today and glad I saw you. Oh, so grateful, Sierra. And ladies, you guys know we have class tomorrow night for Dream Life Academy. If you guys are free, come hang out. We'll do some more upgrades and shifts in our private community, Dream Life Academy. We'll meet on Zoom. Also, guys, I'm announcing a free 5-day workshop and I'm going to go ahead and drop it now. I don't have the link to give you guys, but by the end of the day, I will have the link to give you guys. This is a complimentary 5-day workshop that I'm going to be hosting on Zoom. Everybody who's watching me is going to be able to join. So it's going to be called the Dream Life Jumpstart. These are going to be the foundation of creating your dream life. It's going to give you a taste of some of the things that we do in Dream Life Academy. So of course, all the ladies in Dream Life Academy, you guys are absolutely welcome and invited to come join us. And then also those of you guys who watch me on YouTube, if you really want to start creating your dream life, you feel like you're lost, you don't know where to start, this free 5-day workshop is going to be excellent for you. If you've ever said you wanted to work with me, but maybe for whatever reason, you've I don't know, made excuses about why now is not a good time, join this workshop. Okay, I'm going to drop the link to the workshop. Probably by the end of the day, I'll have the page up so you guys can check it out. Everyone's invited. I want to hang out with you. It's going to be a Zoom class from July 7th to July 11th is when we're doing it. Okay, guys? I see you guys' comments. Let me see if I can go back and read it. Sierra says, Nija, do you have a video on how to raise your vibration when you're distracted by the world? If not, that's okay. That's a really good question. Sierra, remind me of this. We can touch on this at the end of this video. But also, let me give you a tip right now. How to, let me read that. How to raise your vibration when you feel distracted by the world. That's actually a really great question. And I'm going to kind of tie into what we're talking about today. Books. Books is how you raise your vibration. Books is how you set the internal thermostat in your mind. Books is how you program your mind to whatever station or frequency or feeling you want to get to. And so if you say you're trying to raise your vibration or get to a certain frequency or keep your head in a particular headspace so that you don't get distracted by the world, program your mind. Because if we don't program our mind can just take off and do whatever it wants to do. So we have to tell it what to do so that it does not create work for itself to do. So how we tell it what to do is by reading books. Sarah says, ooh, I have that book. I will definitely read it again. And you know what, Sarah, I'm not necessarily specifically saying to read this book in particular, but I'm just saying if you look for books that will, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve in your life right now, if you just look for books that are about that is how you start to train your mind to focus in a particular direction, if that makes sense. And that is how you raise your vibration. If you read personal development books, self-help books, and books that talk about your vibration, your energy, how you feel. For example, I really love Esther and Jerry Hicks. I've got a couple books of them, but reading books that reestablish and reaffirm, you know, that your vibration's important, your energy's important, how to stay high vibe and how to manage your feelings and emotions. That is how you program your vibration in a world full of distractions. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, thank you for that question, because that leads me into, you know, what we're doing. So if you want to create your dream life, there is somebody out there that has already created their dream life in the way that you want to create your dream life. Instead of trying to recreate the wheel and figure it out on your own and try and, you know, bang your head against the wall trying to figure it out, or taking the long road, find somebody who's already did it, find somebody who's written a book about what they did, and read their book. You're literally downloading the years and years of information that they took the time to figure it out, and you're just literally downloading the information into you. So like Sierra said, finding books that are going to help you to raise your vibration, make you feel better on the inside. So like, I really like Jerry and Esther Hicks, have that book, right? Read this one last year and I was like, oh my gosh, I really enjoyed this book. It really made me feel high vibe and in a really good place. That's a cheat code. Reading books that make you feel good is a cheat code. Okay, last year I was really into trying to learn how to grow my business, right? And so a content creator that I really love is Russell Brunson. Now, I am finding experts in the world in different fields that know how to do what I want to do. I extract their information from their books, download their information into me, then I get the activation and upgrade based on the books that I'm consuming. So reading books is a major cheat code. So last year, I read these two books, expertsecrets.com secrets, and there are like two more books from this series that I need to read, and I'm going to be reading them this year. But this year I even started to reread these books because I just thought they were so good. So .com secrets is about running your online store, and then like how to create funnels and systems to run your business on autopilot, which has been such a huge help. I was learning about opt-in pages and like how to collect people's emails and how to create landing pages, like literally just learning so much, and just got to put that information to use and saw my business grow. So love that. And then his book Expert Secrets, how to become a leader in the field that you're trying to become a leader in. So last year I created the Community Dream Life Academy, and I'm like, how do I become a good leader for these girls? Like, what am I supposed to do? And then this book came into my hands, and it's all about how to be an expert in the field that you're called to be an expert in. So as you can see, books are the cheat code, because there are always going to be things that you need to know how to do that you currently don't know how to do. And once you extract the information from these books, from these experts who have already done the thing that you want to be good at, get the information and then 10x your results instead of trying to figure it out yourself and taking the long road. Do you guys understand? Now, more book suggestions. If you are in your productivity girl era and you're like, how do I become more productive? Productivity books. Look into some productivity books. So last year I read Atomic Habits, and last year I read The 12-Week Year. These were both excellent books. So the way that you use this cheat code about using books as education is to first be aware of in what way you need your life to expand. Is it your personal finances that you need to expand? Okay, cool. Get a book about personal finances. Read this book last year, Rich AF. I didn't actually finish it because it was talking a lot about like the corporate world, and I didn't really resonate with that. But still, reading books from people who are successful in the way that you want to be successful, extracting the knowledge from them, and then 10xing your life. Stop taking the stairs, take the elevator, read a book. Okay, so yes, productivity books. Last year I was like, I really want to achieve some things. How do I become more productive? Atomic Habits. This is how I learned how to put all these habits from the 30-day upgrade into use, put it into a program to share with you guys. So if you're trying to learn how to be more productive, how to habit stack, how to get more out of your 24 hours, Atomic Habit. If you're trying to learn how to goal set, how to get more done in 3 months that you would usually take an entire year to do, the 12-week year. So do you see how we are 10xing our growth, 10xing our success by finding books from people who have already become successful in the way that we want to become successful, extracting the information and applying the information to 10x our life. Now, let's say, you know what, Nija, I'm not a business owner. I don't really care about growing a business. I'm not really too into my personal finance right now. I don't really care about that. What I am is an artist. I'm an artistic person, and I feel like my creativity is blocked. How is reading a book going to help me with that? I'm glad you asked. This book, The Artist's Way, I started reading this book this year. This book is all about how to get unblocked as an artist, no matter what your art form is, whether you're a writer, a singer, a dancer, whatever it is that your art is. So it just gives you practices on how to become unblocked as an artist. So as you can see, whatever problem that you have in life, you can always get the answer from these books. And then once you get the answer, you go to the next problem and the next problem and the next problem and the next problem. Okay, so this year, something I told myself was I was going to teach myself how to trade in the stock market. Chantel says she has that book. Yes, you know what? A lot of the girls in Dream Life Academy said they have this book, Chantel. What's her name? Rachel said that she has the book. I didn't finish it either, though, Chantel. I haven't finished it yet either. But Rachel said she read this book 3 times and she really loved it. So maybe if anybody of you guys are artists who are watching, maybe you want to read that book. It seems like a lot of artists or people who are like creative have read this book. So I think that's really good. Sierra, you might like this book. Sarah says, is that art book great for fashion studying girls? Is the art book? Oh, the Artist's Way book. It's for any type of artist, like any type of artistry. So like if you're an artist, if you're a writer, if you're a painter, actor, singer, songwriter, whatever type of artist you are, this is how to get unblocked in your creativity. It's a good book. A lot of women have read it apparently. Okay, so I told myself this year I was going to teach myself how to trade stocks and how to use the stock market. So I bought myself these books. This one is Beginner's Guide to the Stock Market. I don't know anything about the stock market, but guess what? Matthew Crater does. Okay, I don't know anything about the stock market, but guess what? Andrew Aziz does, right? And so I find experts in the fields who are already excelling in the thing that I want to excel in. I buy their books, I extract the information, I gain the wisdom, I put it into action, I 10x my life. Do you guys understand why this cheat code is so valuable? Anything that you ever want to learn in your entire life, you can figure it out. So now nothing is off limits to you. There is nothing that you cannot do. There's nothing you cannot create, because I promise you there's already someone who's been successful in the way you want to be successful. Find their books, read their books. If you're trying to create a successful YouTube channel, guess what? There are books on how to be a successful content creator. If you're trying to learn how to master Instagram, guess what? There are books that will teach you how to do that. So nothing is off limits to you. Anything can be learned. You can get educated. You can read books. This cheat code is never going to fail you. Okay, guys? So I wasn't really recommending any books today, but just letting you guys know how to apply today's challenge. Whatever it is that your goal is right now, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve right now, whatever it is, whatever upgrade you're trying to have in your life right now, ask yourself, what book would be the most beneficial to help me with my upgrade? If you're simply trying to just relax at the end of the day, that's cool too. What novel can I read, or what nonfiction book can I read to help me to relax at the end of the day? Reading is just so good to expand your mind, expand your creativity, upgrade your way of thinking. If you're trying to get out of your way and get out of your old thoughts and out of your old paradigm and get into a new world, new thoughts, new paradigm, get into someone else's head by reading books. All right, guys? So let me make sure I finished everything I wanted to say. I'm trying to keep it brief, because you guys know we've got so many amazing things to do. But I wanted to remind you guys that everybody is invited. I'm doing a 5-day live event starting next, or whenever week it is. It's going to be July 7th through the 11th. It's going to be a live Zoom call every single day at the same time, every single day. I'm going to drop the link to it so that you guys can opt in to join. But it's going to be 5 days to create your dream life. And I'm going to take you guys through 5 different things, 5 lessons, 5 simple things that you can do to start creating your dream life. Okay, so you want to be a part of it. If you're always like, oh, I want to be coached or I want to work with you, but I have no idea, I don't really want to invest, I'm not sure. Now is your opportunity to see what it's like to be in a private community or a private container with us, because this is going to be a 5-day event hosted on Zoom. So like I said, the link to that will be hosted either later today or tomorrow, so keep your eye out for it. Or join my email list, because I'll be letting everybody on the email list know about it. If you're already in Dream Life Academy, you guys will get the notification as well. All right, let's tie this up with a bow, you guys. Let's tie this up with a pretty bow. The activity for today is to choose a book. What book aligns with your current goals or offers a valuable escape? Set a reading goal, okay? Decide how many pages or chapters you'll read each and every day for the rest of the 30-day challenge. Write down your new reading commitment. So I think for me, I'm going to read, I don't want to say an entire chapter, because some of these books, like the chapters are really long and I don't want to overdo it. So I might like read a couple pages at nighttime before I go to bed. So I'm gonna put it as a part of my nighttime routine. I'm gonna start making coffee, or not coffee, I'm sorry, making tea right before I go to bed as a way for me to wind down. And I'm going to start reading. I have to figure out what book I'm going to read as a part of this challenge. I'm trying to think about in what way do I want to upgrade my life right now, and then read a book pertaining to that. But I did tell myself this year I'm going to reread this book. I did tell myself this year I'm going to read my stock book. I did tell myself this year I'm going to reread these Alex Hermosi books, and I have some more that I want to read. So I'm going to get a jump start on reading in this challenge, but I'm going to hold on to the habit of reading for the rest of this year. And at minimum, I would like to read one book a month for the rest of the year. Just because reading really upgraded my life. Like I don't even know what to tell you guys about that. Like last year, reading really upgraded my life. Reading and getting coached last year really upgraded my life and my business. So I understand the value in that. But all right, guys, we are 20 minutes in, and that is the end of today's challenge. I will see you guys back here tomorrow for day number 17. Remember, guys, we're doing a 5-day event starting next week. I'm going to be telling you guys every single day of this week about this 5-day event. But make sure that you opt in and you get the Zoom link so you can be a part of this complimentary live experience, creating your dream life in 5 days. It's called the Dream Life Jumpstart. More information on that to come, but make sure you join my email list so that you can opt into it. Last thing I want to say is Dream Life Academy is a private community full of awakened women on a mission to create their dream life. If you guys want to be in an elite group coaching container full of incredible women, all working on their goals and dreams and upgrading their lives, becoming their dream identity. We are tired of being miserable in our regular everyday life, and we are intentionally creating the life of our dreams. If that sounds like something you're interested in, you want to be a part of Dream Life Academy. The link to join Dream Life Academy will be down below. And I'm excited because this week I'm creating, I don't know if the ladies in Dream Life Academy have seen it yet, I'm putting a free members gift inside of our community this week. So that's going to be something fun for all the new members to enjoy, and just a lot of cool new things that we're dropping into the community. And I will give you guys updates if you guys are in the community on what to look for. So yeah, okay guys, my name is Nija Sym. I help awaken women create their dream life through manifestation and mindset. I will be back tomorrow for day number 17 of our 30-day upgrade challenge. I love you guys.